Good morning, everybody. It's really my pleasure to be here. It's the third time that I've met the director of FIO, and it was always a pleasant time spending the time with you, Mr. Director, and I hope to see you in the future more often, because we do share the same values regarding the values and purpose of the FAO. So, Director General, Excellencies, dear colleagues, we are witnessing an unprecedented global food crisis affecting some 345 million people in 79 countries. The links between food and fragility are stark. To talk about food on the COP's first ever Peace Day is symbolic. Nobody has put it better than UN Secretary General Guterres: if you don't feed people, you feed conflict. We must add the climate to this equation, though, as if we don't safeguard the climate, we can't feed people nor prevent the multiplication of conflicts. Our responsibility is therefore huge. I thank the FAO for its great support for the global community in addressing this challenge. Director General, we last met on the World Bee Day in Rome. Pollinators are a great example of an integrated approach to ecosystems, food and peace. They take care of nearly 90% of wildflower plants and of a third of the world's total crop production. They are also a uniquely successful means to empower vulnerable social groups in fragile, conflict-affected areas. Bees for peace, we call it. Many vulnerable groups around the world are already benefiting from beekeeping. Examples include female Afghan refugees in Iran, mine victims in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and indigenous people in Amazonia. By keeping bees, they are also taking care of the environment, food and livelihood security at the same time. At the launch of the Climate Relief, Recovery and Peace Declaration in just an hour's time, Slovenia will announce its biggest ever development project, helping communities in fragile African transboundary areas to adapt to climate change through ecosystem restoration and beekeeping. Our panelists will present many more success stories of such an integrated approach. I am also pleased to see the youth take center stage. We must ensure that they are fully, equally and meaningfully included in both dialogue and decision-making on climate and elimination. Another dimension very important to me is international law, including human rights. Different conflicts around the world are a stark reminder that the environment and food should never be used as a weapon of war. The international community must reprimand and sanction such attempts in the strongest terms and, most importantly, prevent them. As a new member of the UN Security Council from the 1st of January on, Slovenia is putting climate security at the top of its agenda, and food security included. We also keep responding to the rising humanitarian needs, just as with our recent five-fold increase in the financial support to food security. However, we must put prevention first. It safeguards not only lives on the planet, but also development gains and the return on investment. I hope that this day will be remembered not only as the COP's first Peace Day per se, but as a day which put the whole humanitarian, development and peace nexus at the heart of climate action. Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me. General Director, again, I'm really happy to be here and honored to meet you again. Please continue the good work. We, Slovenia, will support FAO as strong as we can. Thank you very much.